kita pada pagi ini kepada rakan-rakan yang terlibat secara langsung dengan pengajaran dan pembelajaran ketua akademik. Seterusnya rakan-rakan pimpinan yang ada peringkat fakulti yang saya hormati, Encik Muhammad Fazli Arifin selaku ketua section ICT iDEC. Ini saya kira kata abang kawasan ICT lah di Fakulti Ekologi ni. Kata masalah ICT, cari Encik Fazli. Itu dia, memang siap-siaga lah. Okey, dan bersama saya juga hari ini kebetulan kita ada apa orang kata daripada rakan apa orang kata saya panggil rakan strategi lah yang terlibat bersama kita untuk kita memperkenalkan, bukan nak memperkenalkan untuk kita norma baru, membiasakan macam mana kaedah yang dikatakan pengajaran dan pembelajaran secara apa orang kata hybrid itulah. Okey. Jadi saya sedikit beri gambaran. Okey, untuk makluman tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, kalau ikutkan saya rasa saya ada share ni yang untuk online lah supaya boleh tengok. Okey, saya nak relatekan sedikit kenapa apa orang kata yang kita katakan hybrid ini wujud. Okey, berdasarkan naratif ucapan Naib Chancellor kita pada awal tahun yang lepas, pada tahun inilah, memang setiap fakulti diminta untuk membuat apa orang kata, kita kata quote-unquote bersedia dari segi norma baru pengajaran. Jadi bila kita melihat itu, kalau ikutkan ayat fakulti ayat BC kita itu, setiap fakulti ada satu yang kita panggil smart classroom. Satu fakulti satu. Ini dah bawa jemaah batin untuk pentadbiran lah. Sebab kita ada kalau ikutkan ucapan BC ni, dia punya target melagang kampus pintar dan pendidikan tu 5 tahun. Start tahun ni sampai 2025. Tempoh masa panjang lagi lah. Jadi saya sharekan sedikit apa yang memang strategi nombor 3. Dia ada 5 strategi. Strategi yang kelima itu adalah melagang kampus pintar dan pendidikan. Dalam melagang kampus pintar tu ada 4 kluster. Jadi salah satu klusternya adalah PDP, pengajaran dan pembelajaran. Jadi hari ini kita akan sharekan antara inisiatifnya yang kita katakan tadi itu smart classroom lah. Okey. Smart classroom ini yang saya katakan akhirnya setiap fakulti wujud satu. Maksudnya kemudahan pengajaran dan pembelajaran itu secara inovatif lah. Saya nampak mungkin di kalangan pegawai akademik yang sekarang ni pun saya kira pedagogi pengajaran dah berubah. Kalau dulu kita just straight saja kan, tekan slide je. Hari ini saya nampak semuanya kena bentuk group, brainstorm lah, ada islandnya lah, two way. Jadi itu hasrat universiti lah. Okey, kita fokus pada hybrid. Okey, saya untuk makluman panitan dan pimpinan fakulti, hybrid yang kita sediakan ini adalah susulan perbincangan bersama pihak CADe. Kita dapatkan input daripada semua fakulti ketika itu. Kita dimaklumkan bahawa pengajaran bila kata pelajar kembali ke kampus ada 3 fasa. Fasa 1 dah lepas, fasa 2 dah lepas, kaedah online. Di fasa 3 ni 10 hari bulan pelajar kembali ke kampus. Kebetulan saya di college, jadi kita tahu pergerakan pelajar lah. Okey, kalau ikutkan ini saya cerita perancangan awal universiti. Fasa 3 pelajar kembali ke kampus, mood pengajaran akan dibenarkan secara hybrid. Tafsiran hybrid itu adalah separuh hadir ke kelas, separuh lagi secara online. Bila kata online itu sama ada di kampus, di college ataupun di rumah lah. Itu dia punya gambaran. Cuma macam saya berlakukan pada Cik Saiful tadi dengan Pak Intan, masa kita bincang dengan pihak CADe tu, kita mengenal pasti dahulu bilangan pelajar. Sebab tu bila kita dah tahu bilangan pelajar tu, barulah kita boleh sediakan kemudahan apa yang berkaitan terkait dengan bilangan pelajar. Setakat ini berdasarkan SMP punya kita tengok list, majoriti lah bilangan pelajar. Kalau kata di kalangan kelas tu 25, 30 lah. Itu saya kira majoriti. Cuma mungkin dekat fakulti ekologi ni yang kita kata ada tamadun, kita apa semua mungkin ramai lah kan. Tapi setakat ni kita pegang yang itu konsepnya. Jadi bila kata saya letaklah tadi 25 orang ataupun 30 orang, kiranya kalau kata hybrid tadi tu 10 orang yang boleh hadir, 10 lagi berada secara online. Itu tafsirannya. Jadi mood pengajaran nanti yang berlaku, saya dimaklumkan Fakulti Ekologi dah start nanti 13 hari bulan. Yang akan hadir itu 10 orang lah. Dia punya setup tu. Dia bukan setup macam ni. Kalau saya tak macam ni, orang datang, wih, takutnya pula kan. Sebab apa infra kita takut nak menampung. Itu nak kena clear. Jadi kelas-kelas yang hadir itu kita tengok bilangan pelajar. Okey, itu yang saya nak cerita. Okey, so pendekatan kita untuk hybrid ni, ini yang basic. Saya sharekan sedikit basic mungkin untuk pimpinan fakulti lah. Maksudnya di bawah pentadbiran. Keperluan yang saya katakan, kita tak akan ubah secara keseluruhan. Kita faham setiap fakulti banyak bilik kuliah, banyak bilik tutorial, banyak bilik pengajaran. Tapi kita faham dari segi keperluan nak tukar semua tu dalam masa yang singkat, kita kata tak apa orang kata tak efisien lah, tak realistik. Jadi kita kata setakat ini kita setuju fakulti boleh guna pakai apa yang ada dan kita cuba embed. Maksudnya kita cuba joinkan apa yang bahan infra yang kita boleh bantulah. Jadi hari ini kita share sedikit. Okey, kalau kata dekat bilik yang cantik ini, saya dimaklumkan Pak Intan akan angkat bilik ini sebagai smart classroom. Alhamdulillah, lepas KPI fakulti. So bilik inilah nanti akhirnya mungkin Tuan Fazli ada kat sini akan bantu. Kita akan upgrade sikit networknya sini. Bagi apa orang kata network yang baru terjaluan aslah networknya. Okey. Kemudahan yang kita kata yang kita sediakan tu, maksudnya dekat fakulti dah ada speaker, dah ada projector, kita tak usik. Boleh guna pakai. Okey, cuma yang peralatan kita tambah, yang kita lihat kemudahan ini boleh portable, maksudnya boleh mobile lah. Kalau katalah contoh hari ini dekat fakulti kita ada, ini saya bagi contoh. Ada 10 kelas, okey, tapi kelas ni ada jadual masing-masing. Kalau kata hari ini kelas ni pakai kat sini, tiba-tiba esok nak pakai kelas lain, tak ada masalah. Just bawa saja. Itu yang kita katakan. Walaupun di jabatan muzik, sampai level tu. Walaupun dekat face, sampai face pak anak kita kat sana kan. Kalau cikgu sana, cikgu Salmina, dia nak mengajar secara ni pun boleh. Itu yang kita nak cerita adalah kita sediakan kemudahan yang boleh portable, mobile. Okey. Ini basicnya. Okey, saya setkan dulu 4 pendekatan. Ultimate tadi saya kata smart classroom. Akhirnya yang saya katakan tadi, insyaAllah kalau tak ada harap perintah bilik ini akan jadi smart classroom lah. Bila smart classroom tu dia punya apa orang kata bentuk, apa orang kata lantai dah cantik dah, semua design dah cantik. Kita just tambah peralatan infra yang berkaitan lah. InsyaAllah saya dimaklumkan kita fakulti dah ada perancangan. Jadi kita akan follow lah. Okey, seterusnya set premium. Set premium. Okey, set premium ni kita ada kamera tracking. Ini yang saya katakan tadi tu. Masa kita bincang kelas hybrid tu, pendekatan hybrid, kita dapatkan info juga. Okey, kita nampak ada yang lecturer dia memang selesa secara statik. Maksudnya dia tak bergerak lah. Jadi bila tak bergerak tu, jadi mungkin dia dengan laptop saja ke belajar di depan. Tapi ada yang lecturer dia memang jenis yang aktif, kan? Dia nak mengubah, dia bergerak. Jadi ini yang kita katakan ada kamera tracking lah. Okey, yang kita katakan akhirnya dia jadi ultimate. Okey. Seterusnya set pro sama juga, kita just ada peralatan hampir sama, okey, tapi just kita kat sini ada TV interaktif itulah yang saya katakan majority. Saya boleh katakan hampir semua fakulti kita dah ada inilah. Kita boleh angkat kemudahan yang disediakan ni, walaupun bukan untuk kelas, tapi ada guna untuk bilik Viva, ada guna untuk bilik apa orang kata sekarang ni saya tengok majority bilik-bilik mesyuarat semua dah ada TV interaktif ni. Tapi TV interaktif yang kita cadangkan ni pun portable. Maksudnya kalau kata tak guna kat bilik mesyuarat tu, ni saya bagi contoh dekat Fakulti Sains Komputer lah. Tak guna kat bilik Viva tu, kok dia boleh bawa ke bilik kuliah. Boleh guna pakai. Yang ini kita kata apa orang kata yang terkini punya lah. Okey. Okey, yang last sekali yang kita nak cerita hari ini yang startup. Ini yang saya katakan tadi, memadai hanya ada whiteboard saja. Whiteboard dan kamera. Audio pun kita kata 2 in 1. Ada yang certain fakulti dia kata okey dia tak nak audio sebab dia nak guna audio yang dia dah ada. Maksudnya dia dah ada portable audio. Tak ada masalah, kita sediakan kamera dengan whiteboard saja. Yang tu yang kita nak sediakan. Okey, jadi ini gambaran yang saya nak cerita. Okey. Apa yang akan kita share hari ini, okey, kemudahan ini adalah untuk mana-mana lecturer yang merasakan bila kata belajar di hadapan perlu tengok apa yang ditulis dalam masa yang sama, belajar di rumah ataupun di college yang secara online tu nampak apa yang pengajar tulis. Macam itulah. Jadi kita akan detailkan. Jadi untuk itu bersama saya hari ini adalah kita punya rakan partner kita, iaitu Mr. Johnson. Okey, kita akan detailkan. Ikutkan sebenarnya kita ada 4 fakulti yang serentak dengan apa orang kata projek ini. Okey. Jadi bila mana kata Fakulti Ekologi request untuk kita hari ini bagi sedikit apa orang kata penerangan, saya boleh katakan ini first fakulti yang penerangan secara apa orang kata detail lah. Sebelum ni kita buat seluruh semua fakulti, tapi tak secara ialah kita kata online kan. Ini sekarang ni hybrid. Inilah konsep hybridnya. Jadi kita share. Kalau kata ada pertanyaan ataupun persoalan, boleh terus tanya. Kita nak tunjuk betul-betul apa yang kemudahan yang kita katakan tadi. Walaupun apa orang kata kemudahan yang ada ni kita boleh guna, saya kata tadi boleh guna di mana-mana. Tak semestinya di bilik kuliah. Itu yang kita nak cerita tu lah. Okey, dengan apa orang kata kos yang minimum lah, yang minimal. Okey, untuk itu saya jemput Mr. Johnson. Okey, kita akan apa orang kata tunjuk satu-satu penggunaan, saya boleh katakan smartboard lah, swipe smartboard. Okey, dipersilakan Mr. Johnson.
Terima kasih banyaknya. Terima kasih kepada tuan rumah lah, Fakulti Ekologi Manusia, Human Ecology, kepada dekan-dekan, dekan ataupun profesor-profesor dan staf-staf dalam fakulti. Salam sejahtera dan selamat pagi saya ucapkan kepada semua. Sama ada anda sekarang berada secara online ataupun berada di real classroom. Jadi matlamat saya berada di sini ialah untuk berkongsikan yang kita sebutkan sebagai satu teknologi yang terkini, yang mana dalam erti kata yang sebenarnya ialah untuk PNP secara hybrid. Nama produk ini ialah Switeboard Hybrid. Okey. Jadi saya akan bermula dengan memberi sedikit penerangan kepada penyelesaian total untuk yang tadi dikatakan oleh Cik Rizal tu, yang ni sebagai satu set entry level. Okey. Apakah komposisi set entry level ni? Okey. Jadi seperti mana yang tuan-tuan nampak ni, di depan mata tuan-tuan ialah satu unit papan putih ataupun whiteboard. Yang inilah yang kita sebutkan sebagai switeboard. Okey. Tapi sebenarnya dalam penyelesaian yang total ni, dia melibatkan satu unit AI camera, yang mana tuan-tuan yang di online itu, kalau anda dapat melihat saya, sebenarnya melalui satu kamera, satu set kamera yang kecil tetapi amat efektif, yang kita sebutkan sebagai AI camera. Jadi apakah fungsi AI camera ni? Yang pertama, dia akan menangkap image saya, video lah, okey. Okey, dia akan menangkap video saya. Yang pertama. Yang keduanya ialah dia berfungsi untuk motion tracking secara auto ataupun auto motion tracking. Jadi kalau di sini tadi seperti mana Cik Rizal berkata, mengikut gaya PNP kita setengah-setengah lecturer pensyarah tu, gaya dia ni dia akan bergerak, ya, dia bergerak. Dia kena adakan eye contact dengan student dan sebagainya. Jadi bila saya bergerak, rasanya dia akan ikut saya. Okey, dia akan ikut saya secara pintar. Okey. Jadi bagi mereka yang online, kalau anda melihat tadi itu yang berselang-selang tu, sebab kamera tu dia sekarang ni dia bercanggah dengan projector screen tu. Ya, sebab resolusinya dia lebih tinggi, tetapi yang projector punya tu dia lagi rendah. Kalau dia punya resolution dia sama, maka dia akan nampak apa yang berada di dalam projector screen itu. Okey, tapi sekarang ni dia ni 2K. Okey, it's a high resolution. Ini yang kedua, auto tracking. Yang ketiganya, dia juga sebagai satu sound input. Ya, bermakna kalau saya berucap di sini, sebenarnya anda berada di online itu dapat mendengar sebab adanya sound input. Ini yang ketiga. Yang keempat ialah dia juga merupakan sebagai sound output. Kalau tuan-tuan di online itu berucap, berinteraksi dengan siapa-siapa dalam classroom, real classroom itu, maka suara itu, bunyi itu akan menjemah, akan muncul melalui AI kamera itu. Jadi bukannya 2-in-1, 3-in-1, tetapi 4-in-1. Itulah mengapa dia telah memberikan satu impact yang amat baik kepada PNP yang berkesan. Mudah bawa, okey, setengah kaki aja dengan saiz dia dan dengan papan ini. Okey, yang ni yang pertama. Jadi balik kepada papan putih ini pula. Okey. Jadi papan putih ini kita sebut sebagai whiteboard hybrid. Okey. Dia memang satu posterly surface ya, yang mana berbeza dengan papan putih yang seperti mana yang di situ. Ini dia tak ada pantulan. So dia tak ada pantulan, maka bila anda melihat dengan mata dengan masa yang lama, you tak rasa pedih. Okey, senang. Yang ini yang pertama. Yang keduanya ialah bila you lap, okey, senang. Dia tak akan melekat. Dia tak akan melekat. Bila you lap tu, dia powder tu dia tak akan muncul, ya. Senang kita nak lap. So inilah merupakan fungsi yang ada pada whiteboard hybrid. Yang ketiga ialah kalau papan ini dia sebenarnya berfungsi sebagai infrared ataupun sesentuh infra merah. Okey. Jadi apa yang saya touch di sini, okey, dia akan muncul dalam papan. Okey, bila saya touch, dia akan muncul di atas papan. Jadi setelah kita faham dengan teknologi yang sedemikian rupa, maka kita telah nampak apakah implikasinya. Apakah yang dimaksudkan dengan hybrid itu? Jadi kalau kita nak kaji hybrid ni bermakna bila saya mengajar, pelajar-pelajar yang di depan mata saya itu dia akan nampak dengan senang. Okey, jadi saya tak perlu mengubah gaya PNP saya. Tak perlu saya mengubah macam mana saya beraksi. Saya dapat mengajar seperti biasa. Sama ada sebelum MCO, pra, pro, post dan sebagainya. Yang ini yang pertama. Yang keduanya ialah mereka yang berada di online itu, dia dapat melihat dengan jelas. Okey, maknanya kalau kita tulis di atas papan itu, maka yang dilihat oleh mereka yang secara online itu seperti sama dengan mereka yang berada di dalam classroom itu. Maka tak rasalah berbeza-beza itu, tak rasalah terpencil. Okey, so itulah mengapa kalau tagline kita yang sebut tu, kita sebutkan dia sebagai bringing real classroom to online teaching. Okey, bringing real classroom to online teaching. Okey, itu yang seperti mana, itulah saya nampak ini sangat penting. Okey, tak perlu kita ubah cara kita mengajar. Ini yang amat penting. Dan yang satu lagi ialah dari segi penguasaan teknikal sangat rendah. Jadi bagi kebanyakan orang pensyarah itu, kalau cara dia ialah talk and chop, itulah ikut saja. Tak perlulah kita nak mempelajari banyak berkaitan dengan teknik-teknikal IT ataupun sebagainya. Tak perlu. Okey, so itulah konsep yang saya nak terjemahkan kepada para pengguna yang akan datang ini supaya anda fahami apakah keistimewaan kalau yang disebutkan oleh Encik Rizal itu startup set itu. Kalau bagi saya ini mungkin startup, tetapi mungkin dia akan dapat digunakan dengan sangat-sangat lama. Okey, sebab dia sangat mudah. Okey, jadi saya akan mulakan isi training saya tu. Alright. Okey. Okey, sebab dia jauh sangat punya tu. Okey, so kalau saya nak besarkan skrin saya tu, alright. Okey, dapat lihat ke? Boleh tak bagi feedback sikit bagi mereka yang online tu? Dapat lihat sekarang ni apa yang berada di sebelah kanan anda? Bagi interaksi sikit. Bagi mereka yang berada di online tu, boleh tak jawab supaya biar mereka yang dalam classroom tu dengar suara dan tindak balas anda. Come. What can you see on your right hand side, please?
I see yes, hello, this is Dr. Indra from Jakarta Music. I see a split screen that has whiteboard hybrid training, Fakulti Ekologi, UPM, which shows your PowerPoint on the right hand side. The left is a white space with your scribble that you were doing just now for demonstration.
Wow, fantastic. I think your voice is loud and clear. Okay, thank you very much. All right, so what you can see here is on your right hand side is the PowerPoint. So if you see the structure of this one, okay, if you see the structure of this one, is that it encompasses the very major three components of the teaching needs. Number one is the PowerPoint. Number two is you. Okay, if you are the lecturer, if you move around or while you want to write on the board, the students online will be able to see you clearly, right? So this is the second ingredient. I think the third most important ingredient is that we solve the problem of real board writing. Okay, because as we talk to a lot of institutions of higher learning, that they require whiteboard writing. And a lot of the solutions now is actually not hybrid, but they provide you with a video conferencing system. That means the camera is watching, then you're writing here, but you are blocking the camera anyway. So that is why we let you to write and let students to see clearly in front of them. So you catch the idea, yeah? Okay? So let me begin by sharing with you, okay, what is this all about, all right? All right, so I got to off this first. I want to let you to see the hybrid, okay? So the content of today of my training will be number one, swipe hybrid board introduction, which I have already done just now. And number two, I will go through again later, a little bit about hybrid. And number two is how to install swipe hybrid board. Number three, swipe hybrid board shortcut function. And number four, how to integrate Zoom or Teams with hybrid board, okay? Now, this is how it looks like. As you can see, the yellow dot is the yellow side circle or frame shows the infrared area. Okay, it shows the infrared area. And then this is a USB. Can you see that that's a USB? Meaning that the USB is actually here. Now, to the simplest manner, if you have your own notebook, meaning that you just bring in your notebook and you connect this USB cable. Okay, you just connect it to your notebook. And what you can do now is that, now let me show you. If you bring your notebook, come bring me the notebook, please. Okay, so this is the second thing that you can do. That means, now let me show you. You have a notebook Now, the notebook will already have your webcam. Okay, and then the notebook will have the sound input. All right, so you bring in to your classroom, connect the USB cable to your notebook, and this will form a perfect teaching solution. Meaning that the web camera in your notebook will become your camera. And this is how you put on it. Okay, let me show you. Maybe you need a little bit of the stand here. Okay, so just simple as that. Put your notebook here. Okay, so you don't need any extra AI camera. That's what I mentioned. So that is even simpler. Just do it like that. Connect your USB cable here. Then that will become your camera. That will become your sound. Can you see that? All right. So that is a very, very simple way, but a very effective way of doing it. Okay. So later on, everybody will have a chance to practice this. Okay. Those in the classroom. Okay. Let me go on. All right. Let me go on. So that is how we use this. And the third one will be the simple buttons. Okay. What you can see here. There are about 10 buttons, but you don't need to learn all this because eventually, maybe what you need to learn is just write and rub only. Okay, as simple as that. So this one is even maybe no need for that. Okay, and how to install hybrid board. Okay, connect the USB, and then that only connect your cable, and one side board done by okay, this will be done by your technical people. You have the sideboard version 5.2.2 installed, and then select the language English, and click next. Click next, okay, and select the folder. I think everybody knows about this. And then install and click finish. Installation was completed and sideboard icon will show on your Windows desktop. Okay, so that is very simple. I'm not sure who is going to install for you, but if you have 100 lectures here, probably you will be required to install. And you download it from the cloud or from the centralized, file location. Something like that, right? Then you just click next lah. Senang aja. Then you muncul di dalam desktop Anda swipeboard. Akan nampak tu. That's what you can see. The blue color, SWIP. Okay, swipeboard. All right, and then double click swipeboard icon to launch the application. And this is the default yang you akan nampak. Okay, this is the default page that you will see. Okay, now this is the default page that you will see. Okay, so just know about this. All right, and you can see that this is online teaching. If you want to show the camera and your PowerPoint, you go and click the online teaching. Okay, kalau you nak hilangkan dia so that you have a bigger space to write, then you will do in this way. But because now I want to show my PPT, so I will continue to show in this way. Okay, so that's how to install the hybrid. And now we go on to learning the hybrid shortcut function. Okay, the shortcut function. Okay, let me show you the simplest step before you go and faham shortcut buttons tu. So this is bagi mereka yang online itu, this is the most normal whiteboard marker. So it costs you about 5 ringgit. Okay, costs you about 5 ringgit. And this one also. So it is not unusual of what you already know or what you already have. So just get one, and then you can write. Now, because you are a math teacher, so if you have this one, the simplest way of you to do this is actually, okay, now because I have something already on my here, so I just rub this. Okay, so when I rub this, rub. So because you are a mathematics student, teacher, I really don't know what is ecology. Okay, so ecology, I don't know what you want to write also, but I know you want to draw something, batu-batu kan? Maybe, right? Or I don't know, but let's talk about mathematics lah. Okay, kalau mathematics tu, kalau 2x, okay, campur 2y, sama dengan, let's say, 40. Kalau x ialah 2, maka y itu berapa? Okay, so that is what you can see. All right, now of course somehow you need to a bit hard lah. Okay, okay, never mind. Okay, so those who online now you can see it clearly. I think this is very important because you can see my action and you can see clearly of what I'm writing here. Okay, so let's say 2 kali 2 campur 2y sama dengan 40. Okay, jadi 4 campur 2y sama dengan 40. Maka 2y sama dengan 40 tolak 4. 2y sama dengan 30. 6 y sama dengan 9. Betul tak? Salah. Oh, that means you really concentrate. Give yourself a big cross, please. Yeah. Those online, they say betul. Sorry. Those online. Okay. So the answer is wrong. Now you see, when the answer is wrong, what you need to do now is just write like that only. Now, this one costs you also about 5-6 ringgit. This is not the 500 thing. Okay, so that means you jatuh uang. Okay lah, this one jatuh. Tak rasa sakit, hati. Alright, so it's very easy for you to maintain. So y equals to 18. So you see, this is very important for you can see both ways, you know. That means you can see what is happening online, and those who really want to follow the step-by-step, they can see the real writing. Okay, and for those who really don't have much means to learn high-tech, now you can actually rest. Okay. Okay, so what you need to do now is that you just rub. Okay, to go to the second question if you want. Yeah, you go to the second question if you want. Okay. Okay, just rub like that. Normal writing only. Okay, now when you see this, don't worry because just now you just that's a tong sampah, you just click like that. Okay, but if you really rub in a knee, then it won't. It is very easy. Okay, so this is the 2 ways that you need to learn, and that's it only. All right. So number 1, install the software, and then launch the software, and then click online teaching. You will come up with the video and also the PowerPoint. Okay, so that is now that you can see. Now, if you want to close the video for temporary, yeah. So what you need to do now, you see that there's a stop button here. So you just stop here. All right, you can just stop here. And then what you show is the PPT. Senang kan? Sangat senang kan? So dia tak perlu hafal banyak, very intuitive. And then let's say we go on to knowing, okay, so sideboard shortcut function. A, library, okay? So yang library ini, we muncul into 2 places. One is actually here. Okay, for those who see that it is on top of you, that's called the library, and there's a button here. Okay, that's the button here. All right. So later we will have this to be given to you. Okay, you have the shorthand. It looks like that on the board surface. Okay, macam satu folder. So what is that? That is the list of all the pages that you have created. Okay, let me show you. Now, at a glance, you may think that I have only one page. I've written one page, but actually not. How many pages that you can write? Unlimited. Okay, let's try it. Okay, you say that now this is page 1. Okay, it is soalan mathematics. Okay, so this is page 1, soalan mathematics. Okay, so now if you think that you want to add on another page, you can. Okay, so what you need to do now is that there is a plus button here. Nampak tak? There's a plus button here. Okay, now let me show you the camera. I hope that those who online tu, dia nampak fokus sikit kepada saya tu. So can you see that this is a plus button? Oh, okay. The focus tu dia tak nampak bawah tu ya. So there's a plus button here. So when you press the plus button, you have a new page. So when you have already the new page, then you can rub here. Okay, you can rub your surface here. And then what you need to do now is that you can add page 2 if you want. If you don't want to learn this, just use one page only. Sudah, betul Tak perlu ini complicated to you, then you don't need to learn. Okay, so this is page 2. Let's say soalan sejarah. This is soalan sejarah lah. Okay, this is page 2. So then you want to have page 3. Okay, so you add another page. You nampak there, already clean. But here you need to rub it. Okay, you need to rub it. Yang ni kita sebagai page 3. Okay, let's say soalan. Okay, ekologi. Okay, so you have this one. How many pages that have you created? 3. Okay, so now how are we going to look at the 3 pages that you have done? You go to the library. All right, so because you want to revise or review to your students, because you have this board only, right? So you just press this button. That's this library button. You just press on this. You see that the 3 pages emerge in your screen. Okay, now say, now these are the 3 pages. Can you see that? These are the 3 pages that you have done. Okay, just now, because maybe I have pushed twice. So if I want to show you, ini, okay, page 1, okay, page 2, and page 3 is still there. Can you see that? If I want to show what I have written just now, page 1, page 2, and page 3. Betul tak? All right, so that is how, you know, if you will not go wrong. If you really want to keep many pages at one time. If you don't want to do this, never mind. Just write and rub as a very normal way of teaching. Okay, but this one added to you is that you can have multiple pages. Now, here, if you want to enhance the ingatan, your memory of your students, okay, we play with the psychology, is that we give them different color scheme. You can also play around with that. Okay, let's say for page 1, I can have the page background color, then I give it, let's say this is the green color. So I turn this into the green color. Okay, so this is how I do this. Then if I want to change it to page 2, I want to give it another color, let's say a little bit green, red. So then you see 2 pages, red color. Okay, because you know why? when you do this, you enhance the memory of the students, number one. And number two, you can later share the entire content of what you have created or written to the students via QR code. Send them the QR code, and the QR code will have all those pages that you have created. Setakat ni clear ke tidak bagi online student tu? Can I have a feedback? Those who are online, okay ke tidak? Okay, so I
so
can
far so
always,
good. Thank you.
yeah, those who are online though. So is it okay? Yeah? Okay, so far you don't feel like you can't follow, right? Okay, so these are the pages that you created, and it will be kept in the library. Yeah, it will be kept in the library, and you want to close it, you just click this, and you can go online again. That's how you can merge. Boleh tak? Setakat ni tak complicated sangat kan? Yeah, please. Can you be louder so that your voice will be, yeah, you will be able to, you know, go into the camera, I mean the speakerphone. Oh yes, you can undo it if you deleted the page. Yes, it can be done. Let's put it this way. Because, okay, it depends on what you want to emphasize. I mean, what your emphasis is. Okay, our emphasis is actually on writing. Okay, so if like here, I can just write it first. And let's say, okay, so this is what you have wrote. I mean, whatever that you have wrote, then you write. Okay, so if let's say now, if I want to go to page number 2 or number 3, then you can actually add on this one. Okay, say for example, you go to the library. So let's say you want to use this, then you can use this to add something on, because this is your writing. Once you write, it is irrevocable. Tak boleh dikembalikan. Unless later on I will tell you, you see that this is an undo button. You can actually do that. Say for example, yeah, okay, say now, tambah. Okay, tapi sekarang ni kalau I nak undo, you can actually do that. Can you see that? You can still do, but this one you need to learn a little bit more lah. Okay, so make it simple. Sekali tulis, wrap, sekali tulis. Okay, make it simple. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so so this is the okay. So this is how you can use this. All right. Any more questions? Yeah, please. Even those who are online, you can also ask questions. So thank you for the good questions just now. All right. All right. So yang ini library. Yang keduanya is to add page, which I already shown you. Press the button, you can add another page. Press the button, you can add another page. If you think that you want to write so many and keep it for the viewing of your students. Okay, and then next page and last page, the same thing is that those who are online, so you can keep that. If this is the previous page, this is the, okay, the next page, the page 3, and you back like that. Nampak ya? Okay, very simple. Those who are already kept there. Kalau tidak, you sudah wrap tu tak ada, you maintain only one page, much easier lah. Okay, so this is how you do this. And black and red color. So physically, all right, you have the red color pen and the blue color pen. Okay, but if somehow or other, we will provide you with a choice. Okay, say now I wrap all this page and I want to, now this is a red color pen, this is in red, but you see that, why is that black? Because now I press red color, all right, then you see it is red color. Because you can have two buttons here, change the color mode. Okay, if somehow or other, if you have only one color pen, but because you want to change it, you say now in your hand you left only a black color pen, but you want to write in red color, appear there. So now you can change it to, let's say, okay, black color. Now this is black. And if you want to change it to red, so this is red. Okay, so that those who are online, they can see it in red color. Okay, just to let you to know. All right, so this is how you can do this. Very easy to understand. Not much of learning. Eraser. So eraser, as I say, again, this is a 5 ringgit eraser. Easiest enough is that you can just rub like that. Okay, just rub like that. All right. Or those that online, you can also do is you use the eraser here. If let's say now, even I use my finger, I use it to tambah. Okay, it is without using this, but you want to rub it, you can use it like that. Press the eraser, okay, and then you can also rub like that. Okay, it depends. Okay, because to you more important is that to show in the big screen. So, all right, you can rub like that. Or if you want to clean at one point of time. Oh, okay. So let's get back to the writing. Okay, if let's say now, get back to the writing, you press the pen and you tong sampah ini. Okay, just tong sampah, situ akan clear. Okay, so mainly this is for the online punya. Okay, what you control the button here are meant for the online, because the real students here, it's more important for them to see the writing. Okay, so it's just write and rub for the real classroom student. Real kan, memang real kan. If you forget about having this, you just have the whiteboard, isn't it? This is the way you teach. Okay, right. So this is really mean hybrid, yeah. So clear all the content on page and share button. Now, as I mentioned, because you already have, let's say, a few pages here, okay, in different colors that you would like to share with the students here or online. Students can take out their handphone, okay, and those same thing goes to those who are online. But I already checked with UPM, because when you click here, say this is a button. Okay, can you see that this is a button? Ada satu panah. Panah tu yang color ke kanan tu, kanan atas tu. So you just press on this. Okay, that you create a QR code. But because now it's being blocked by the firewall. Okay, I really checked with them. Maybe you need to do something on the network part. Okay. Yeah, so later. Okay, those technical people who from iDEC, please do something lah. So, but never mind. Let's see what can be done later. Kalau you just try and do it. So it will be converted into QR code. Let's say you have written 10 pages. You want to keep it for your own use as much as you want to let the students to keep it. So you can have it like that, QR code, scan it, and you will see the entire content. All right, so that's what can be done. And shortcut function, as I already said, online teaching button. Now this one already shown you. If you click the online teaching, you disable it. What left will be just writing. Okay, you say now your focus is actually on writing, and to those who are in the classroom. So this is where you can write. Now you see, when you write like this, now what you occupy is up to end. Okay, nampak lah. So meaning that you have much space to write. Okay, can you see that? Dia lagi selesa lah kalau kita nak tengok. Can you see that? Okay, so that is the online without showing the video and without showing the PPT. Alright, so you can just run like that. Okay. Okay, don't worry because when I touch the tajam tu, dia akan muncul macam tu. Okay, so in fact, so what you need to do is just like that. Alright, so then you enable back the online teaching. Then you will show this. Okay, so that is how. Alright, yang online teaching itu ya. Alright. Alright, so hybrid board shortcut function. Alright, so export the content. Now, other than the QR code, you can also export your content. Okay, now the format of your content is very simple. You just go there. Okay, wow. You see that's an export here. Whatever that you have written, you can export it here and you save it. Then you will see that you can keep it either in JPEG form, either in bitmap, BMP, PDF, Word, or PNG. Yeah, Word. That means later on you can pokok tambah apa yang you telah tulis tu. It is in the Word format also. Okay, now so you have different types of file type for you for your later use purpose. Okay, good enough. Okay, yeah. So that is how you can use it, and how to integrate Zoom, Teams with Stripe hybrid board. Now, as I already told you, bagi teacher yang masuk dalam classroom, so just very easy. Now, if you tell me that you don't know how to operate Teams and Zoom, tak boleh lah. Right now, before pandemic, yes, you could say that, oh, I tak tahu ni. But this one, just like your rice bowl already. You know how to eat using rice bowl plate, kan? This is one that you need to know. Betul tak? Okay, so, but now I just want to show you a little bit. Open your Whiteboard Hybrid and click online teaching. Okay, click on that. And then you're going to launch your Zoom or Microsoft Teams or Google Meet. And the most important thing is that, okay, you select the USB AI camera. Okay, now this is where you select. Never mind, sometimes you don't know. Kalau dia ada dua ke tiga ke, you just select one by one lah, until you see that. Yeah, because this one is try and error lah. Okay, you can see the AI camera, then just that only. Then your sound. You test your sound lah. Okay, semuanya okay, yeah? I think most of you. So meaning that once you connect your USB here to your notebook and the AI camera, if you're teaching using your own notebook, yeah, both you connect dua USB lah, satu AI camera, satu yang ini. Okay lah? If already in the classroom, then you don't even have to bother about this because you already have the desktop in your classroom. So you don't have to bother about that, it's already there. But for those who want to keep your own content and you want to use it for your own notebook, then this is where you want to learn. And for a lot of my customers who are in the schools and institutions, they like to bring their own notebooks. And there's no need for you to keep a desktop anymore. Okay, this is a way forward in the future. It is going to take place now. All right. So then after Bilik, your source of camera, your source of your sound or your voice, and then what you need to do now is that share screen. Okay, no? You share screen. When you share screen, just like here, you go to the Zoom. Oops, back to meeting here. Can you see that? Now you are sharing screen, okay? So when you share screen, you share the entire screen. Yeah, the entire windows. You just share that one. You pilih tu. I think most of you can, ada masalah dengan ni? Tak ada kan? So just simple ni. So the step is, number one, launch the Whiteboard application. Number two, click online teaching. Number three, share screen. Okay? So can someone repeat? Can someone repeat? Number one is what?
Go online.
Oh, cloud. Wow, let the online students see how berkobar-kobar Anda. Louder, please. Number one? Yes. Number two? Online teaching. Yes. Number three? Share screen. Wow.
Share screen.
Okay. So very good, huh? Thank you very much. Okay, so that is how you integrate your Zoom and Team, and click share the entire screen. Okay, remember entire screen, because you want to share the entire screen of the Whiteboard application. All right, and then enlarge back the Whiteboard hybrid to share to the enlarge di bawah ni lah. Okay, let's say here you just enlarge it. Already enlarged lah. Okay, this is already enlarged. Okay, you just click yang bawah tu. Okay, and then okay, so I think that's about this. Now, there's one thing that I would like to share with you. This is not included in the PowerPoint just now. Is how you want to appear the PPT and the camera. Okay, now supposingly you have this one. You see that? Okay, now you pay a little bit of attention because this helps you a lot. When you click this play button, meaning that it will show the video. Can you see that? Okay, kalau you tak nak video, tu, you just press this button. Okay, so what left is only the PPT. Same thing. If I want the video and I don't want the PPT, so what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to stop the PPT. Okay, I'm going to stop the PPT. Say now, I'm going to stop the PPT. So, tak ada dah PPT. Okay, but most of the time you will have the PPT. So that is something that you need to learn. Boleh? Now, video comes out automatically, but PPT you got 1001 files, 1001 document. So you must pergi nak cari kan. So then how you do this is that you see there's a folder here. All right, same thing lah. Nothing special. It's just that whether you know it or not, yeah, not special. Just go and click here, then go and search for the document. Now, the document here is for PDF and PPT only. You can't play video here. If you want to play video, then you go up there. You play video. But here, if you're using the hybrid Whiteboard software, this run it doesn't play video. This run doesn't play video because we don't mean to show video using this run. Okay, so what types? Two types. Number one, PDF. Number two is PPT. So now, if I want to open this, okay. All right, so then if you open up and you want to enlarge a little bit, so the same thing here is that, all right, okay, so double click here. Oh, hold on, okay, so let me stop here by a little while. So I click this, so that will be bigger now. Okay, now, if you think that your screen of the camera and the PPT is too big, too large, occupying too much of space, you can also minimize it, meaning that you can click like that. Or you want to make it a little bit smaller, then you click it like that. Can you see that? Okay, so click on this button. All right, now it will become smaller for both. Okay, it depends. Because if you want to stress more on the PPT, then you enlarge it. You want to stress more on your writing, then you make it smaller. Okay, okay, so just that easy, yeah, just that easy. So I think that's about all that you need to learn. Not much of technology. It's just how you want to teach better. All right. So with that, I don't want to show all these things because that is not the purpose of today's training. Because you have much more that you can use with the whiteboard application. But enough for you to hands-on this one. Technology makes life simpler, and this one really makes your teaching to be much simpler. Okay, the more advanced the technology, the easy you are in using it, not to make you to feel difficult. Understand? All right. So please come now. If I want to invite anyone to come and practice. Okay. Q&A. Any Q&A? Any Q? Any question from the online students there? Any question? Now, even I off this, okay? Now, because now it seems that sangat cumbersome, yeah? Because I am holding this mic. So, if you are using a notebook, then you need not to have a mic. Okay? Because everything goes in here. Yes. Like here, because you have the AI camera come with the upper sound, so I can actually off this one. I'm talking about your classroom, okay? For those who have already installed with the whiteboard hybrid, okay? Now you can off this and then you can still listen. Okay, so those online, I hope you can hear me. Can you react to me? Can you hear me? Can
yes,
someone...
we do.
Line tak bagus, eh? Okay. So meaning that if you want to have a free hand of writing, you don't need to pegang ni tu. And of course, you can adjust it to the closer pun boleh. Okay, not so that is how easy it is. Just write, and your students will appreciate so much. Okay, because for this board, even tuition center. Okay, so because students, they like to see writing, a lot of steps that they like to drill certain questions. Yeah, so this is how you can do it. So okay, so I would like someone to share to write. Yeah, boleh tak? So I may invite. Can you count your number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Number 1. Satu. Okay, we have 11 students here, and okay, let me see. So you want to divide into 2 groups, and then I give you 5 minutes, and then you have one representative to come out and show. Okay, so I think to make it easier, sebelah sini satu group, sebelah sini satu group. Okay, let's have a 5 minutes or 10 minutes of discussion, or you want to go for a break, then come back here and try to express your ideas of how you can make this for your teaching. Okay, now? Okay, so now let me start. Yeah. Okay, come this group and this group. Okay, not because there's a divider here, so easier. Okay, so discuss among yourselves, and then in 5 to 10 minutes time, you will have wakil untuk mengajar di sini. It depends what kind of subject that you want to mengajar, and then discuss among yourselves. Okay, you can just discuss like that. Not long skip pun tak apa. Okay, all right. So start now. Okay, please. Yeah. Oh, boleh? Boleh. You can still see the students. Okay, question posed, if I use this software, can I at the same time to look at those who are online? Yes, you can. If you want to squeeze everything into the main display, boleh? Let's say now Jerry is showing his face lah, because we need the online to open your camera so that I can see your face. Okay, so let's say Jerry is there. There. Can you see that? So now it depends on how you want to hide it. Okay, or even you can move the screen. Yeah. So you can also do like that. That means it's not totally that you cannot see the zoom. Okay, that means while you're doing the interaction, then you can show this. Jerry, can you show again how you call up this thing? Okay, now go to start over again. Yeah, how to show the zoom? Okay, now you see that 1, 2, 3, 4 tu, yang tangga-tangga tu, dia masih di ada sana kan? So you just click on that only. Okay, all right. That's how you can see those who are online. All right. Kalau bagi Google Meet, the video, I mean the picture of the online one is always there. Itu sentiasa di sana, so itu you don't have to worry lah. Tapi Zoom ni, kalau you buka full screen, then you will cover them, then you have to call it up again lah. Okay, that's how you use it to Zoom. I'm talking about the Zoom lah, right? Kalau Google Meet tu, then tak ada masalah. And even I think Microsoft Teams pun dia memang ada by default, it's always there. All right? Yeah. Any question? Yeah, please. Sebutlah nama biar mereka-mereka online tu tahu siapa yang aktif dalam classroom tu. Participants yang actively involved in the teaching and learning process. So, tell your name louder, please. Roslina. Yes, please. Roslina ada soalan. Sila tanya. Tadi tu siapa nama? Tadi yang tanya tu? Wan? Anida, ya. Okay, Roslina. Ya, please. Ya. Ya. Okay, kalau you tak nak pakai board, it's actually quite simple. You just open out here only. You just open out yang ni aja. Just that only. It is nothing special, ya. Sarina, Rosina, eh? So you share this screen. You already share the whole Windows, kan? While you're in the Zoom, when you share the whole Windows. Inilah dia. This will be the whole thing that you can share. That means you can open out PPT in a separate folder, separate file, just like here. So under here, you got the whiteboard software, you got the Zoom, and you got the PPT. So you want to just show the PPT, then you just show the PPT. Yeah. So that's how then you will go for like that. Then just click, like that only. Okay, then yes. So you want to use back that one, then you just end show, then Bilik, sideboard, and then tulis. All right, just that only. Very easy. Yeah. Okay. Good question. Very good question. Thank you very much. Wah, sangat aktifnya kelas ni. Wah, semua nak angkat tangannya. Tak boleh tanya. Okay. So any question? Okay. So ada soalan kalau, alright, yeah. Then okay, now is the discussion time. Then maybe you can invite one or two for you to come and practice. Okay, so let's start. Kalau you nak berehat sekejap pun boleh ya. Okay. Okay, thank you. Oh, ada question. Ada question. Dia memang tangan dia tak nak turun. Dia nak tanya soalan. Siapa nama? Hafidah. Ya, kalau you nak tunjuk video, you just keluar lah daripada software, you just like open up the same thing lah. Kalau then you want to play any video, right? Then you can just play from the Windows screen. Yeah, just cari from here. Yeah, then you can go to any of these just to change the pages only. I mean the application. You can change the application. Ya. Yes, cukup tangkas. Siapa nama? Sauda. Okay, Sauda. Okay, good. Wow, aktifnya. Okay, so alright. So can you have your group discussion now? Alright. Okay. Alright. Alright. So now you. Okay, So you must identify your nanti, that one that present, yeah. You must identify that one that you want to present, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Macam biasa. Yes, because this helps you to allow it really how your teaching style is. But so far, the most difficult part of is that how going to write and let the students to see clearly, and we tackle from there. I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, because this doesn't consume much of your memory, because these are the very light application. It's not like AutoCAD, those things. Right? I think no problem. Now, of course, if your network really quite congested and you are showing your video, then you try to off your video, lah. Right? So both parties off videos. That means now you don't want to show your AI camera here. You can off the video. Then you don't also want to let them to on their video. You can just off it. Itu pun satu cara lah kalau kita nak make sure bandwidth tu okay. Yes, another way lah. Alright. Okay. Oh, yang ni actually dia pusing dia ni. Tapi ini tak boleh lah. We have those that pusing type more advanced. Advanced in the sense that dia lagi mahal lah. Yeah. Itu not up to 360, but it can go like even like 340. We do have that. We do have that. But for simplicity lah. Ini for simplicity. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So what time then we will start your study discussion here? 11:30 now. 11:35 to you kena ni ya. Later you all can You have a volunteer that you show, eh? Okay. Okay, okay now. Can we? Alright ya. Okay, di sebelah kiri saya kumpulan A, di sebelah kanan saya kumpulan B. Okay, so dengan segala hormatnya saya ingin menjemput wakil daripada kumpulan B dulu. Alright.
Okay, Assalamualaikum semua. Selamat datang. Saya Wan Amidawati Manabdullah. So hari ini semua dah kenal kan sebab jumpa minggu lepas. Okay, so kita nak revise apa yang kita belajar minggu lepas. Online pun kita belajar pasal masuk hierarchy objek. Berapa? Ada berapa hierarchy? Ada berapa? Yang online jawab.
Tak datang kelas.
Dengan suara saya tak? Dengan suara saya tak? Dr. Indra boleh dengar?
Ada dengar tapi ada lag.
Boleh dengar, thank you. Tapi lambat sikit.
Okey. Prof. Rumaya, ada berapa hierarchy of needs?
Why? Ada orang mengaku dia dekat atas sekali tak turun-turun. Ada 5.
Tak dengar. Okey, student dekat apa tu? Di kelas ni dah ada yang jawab betul Ada 5. Saya nak ingatkan balik. Saya nak tanya. Okey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okey, so yang pertama ni siapa boleh jawab? Okey, Dr. Sauda. Physiological needs, Okey, bagus Dr. Sauda buat ulang kaji. Okey, ada slash saya padam. Saya tengah belajar nak padam. Padam balik. Okey. Okey. Yang kedua, siapa nak jawab? Dr. Asmida, safety. Betul ke? Dr. Indra? Dr. Prof. Rumaya?
Saya nak jawab yang kata
Safety needs Okey, yang ketiga. Mungkin kita nak dengar yang online pula jawab. Ada tak? Siapa yang di rumah online tu boleh buka phone, tanya Mr. Google. Tapi nota saya pun dah ada kan? Okey?
Ya, Dr. Wan, yang teratas sekali ialah self-regulation kan?
tak,
Mungkin tak ada
line
lag.
tak bagus. Line tak bagus.
Dia line lagging
I think UPM line kot yang
maybe So yang ketiga, siapa nak jawab online? Okey. Yang dalam kelas? Nombor 3? Love belongingness Love belonging. Okey, yang keempat?
self-esteem.
Self-esteem.
Esteem
Dan Rizal untuk problem maya yang kelima.
Self-actualization.
Okay. Itu yang kita belajar minggu lepas. Tapi ini baru hierarki. Yang dalam itu nanti lepas ni kita terangkan lagi ya. Okey, terima kasih.
Teacher.
No.
Dr. Wen.
Address you one part. You see, you're right. Yeah, you can run. But if you feel that it's still something that this is the real one, then you're wrong. Yeah. Kalau you also can run at that time. Yes. Yeah. Then you tekan ni, then you can use this to run. Try. Yeah. Okay. Then. Yes. Okay. Then you write something back. Then you have to touch here. Touch first. Just okay. Just alright. Okay, so very simple step kan? Yeah, alright, very simple steps. So I think kumpulan B, syabas ya. Alright. So kumpulan A, how about kumpulan A? Any wakil? Any wakil from kumpulan A? Wow, very good sharing, hierarchy on needs. Yeah.
Mr. Johnson.
Hold on,
Mr. Johnson.
Yes, please.
I'm Rumaya. Sorry, I'm late. Saya masuk lambat join. I just wonder, can we actually copy paste a figure from other sources and paste it on the board and then write on it? Is that possible?
Okay. If you talk about this one, it is not the as I already said, if you want to use those features in the PPT, then you use it to, you open up the PPT first, then you paste on it. And then only you call out from this portion here. So what I'm trying to say here, I hope you can hear me, because if you want to use any more complicated feature, okay, then you can always open out your PPT first. Then you do it on that. Okay? Because the slideboard hybrid is meant for writing and refer to already completed document. And your perubahan, your changes is only referred to your writing only. Okay? Not much, not anymore on your document side. You have to differentiate, yeah. Okay, Prof. Romaya, right? Yeah. So can you hear me? Because we want to, because the emphasis is different lah. Just like kalau you want to ask a motorbike to carry 10 person, tak boleh lah. Motorbike lah. Dia ada fungsi for him, is it? I mean for that, you see, right? So you cannot say, hey, motorbike, you go and carry 10 person for me, or that cannot lah, right? So I mean, just want to tell you the concept of the design concept of this product. Okay, Prof. Okay or not, Prof?
Yes. Yes. Sebab macam contoh Dr. Wan tadi kan, there, let's say we have a established diagram with the 5 levels of hierarchy of needs, and then we want the one that we want to write on is actually asking the students to give examples. So contoh-contoh mereka kita nak tulis. So that is also not possible, so we still have to write everything on.
Actually, that can be done by using this software. See, now I want to show you, because I don't want to make things too complicated. Because, Prof, now let me show you whatever that you ask actually can be done. Okay, now let's say I can open out a document from here also. Okay, this is on the hybrid board, Oh, because so where is the document? Okay, if let's say now you have any document, can someone, I don't have any document here. Let's say now, you can try to open up. See now, I open up a software, from Maya. I want to show you. They have a much powerful software. You see the big one at the back, but I just don't want to complicate you. You have a very powerful back there. You don't need to rely on it. Let me show you. It can be done. Actually, whatever that you ask just now is can be done.
Yeah, you can use the borang also. There's a borang somewhere.
Now, Dr. Rohaya, just want to tell you, in fact, like here.
Okay.
If you really want to do things like this, okay, now you see that, huh? Okay, let's get back to this one. Okay. Now you can do a lot of things, but I just don't want to complicate the situation because you can have much more that you can do. All right, now even like here, okay, now you can do a lot of things here. You can write a lot of things. You can even add resources. You can add triangle here. Can you see that? Okay, you can do a lot of things here. Yeah, it's just that I don't want to. You can also add text here. You can do a lot of things. Yeah, on this surface. You want to add a pentagon. You can also do that. Okay, but that will involve another layer already lah. Okay. So yeah, then you can write. You want to write anything, you can have this pencil. Then you can write anything else. You can add a text here. You can add an image here. You want to add one more image. Then you click OK. You can do that, bro. You can do that, but yeah. So yeah, it is a lot of things that you can do, but it's just that we want to make things simplified. Yeah. Okay. Maybe we need another training on that. Let you to explore this first. Okay. Right.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. All right. Thank you, Prof, for the good question. Okay. So kumpulan A. I am inviting kumpulan A. Come. Yeah. Yeah. Just let yourself to practice a little while. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So any wakil? How about Saiful? Saiful. Yeah. Just Saiful, are you a lecturer? You're not a lecturer. sorry. You're not a lecturer. Sorry. Okay. Okay. All right. So maybe you can just write an equation or something and draw or something, right? Just like just now after Okay. Oh yeah. I understand. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because writing means just now you see the process, okay? When you're having the interactive session. if you just show already completed hierarchy of needs, and just now the Q&A session, let me tell you, the students will have much better memory on the process just now. I show you because of my training for the past 20 years, I know. You just show them already, I tell you, stay there for maybe 1 or 2 days. But if you write, let them like that, you write, stay there for one whole life in their memory. That is the important. Sorry? Yes, you can even invite your students to write. Yes, this is how you make your different bit. Yeah, excuse me. Yeah. Hello. 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 Okay, so if you don't have anything, so I think maybe itulah sahaja daripada training saya. Terima kasih banyak-banyak.
Mr. Johnson, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to interrupt. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Johnson. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I hope you don't mind. I just want to ask one question on behalf of the music department staff.
All right.
We often play files that require a higher audio quality. And I'm wondering...
Sorry, you always right?
We frequently play files that require higher audio quality. So sound is important for us, for students' music listening output.
Yeah.
Do you have any features in your program that will help us to enhance the quality of audio?
Enhance the quality, you mean audio?
Because when we speak, the quality of audio is less of a concern compared to when we are playing music files, because students require a certain level of audio quality output. So I'm just wondering, because usually when we use things like Zoom has a feature that enhances the audio output. And now we are using your program potentially. I just wonder, is there any adjustments that we can make about audio using this software?
No, it doesn't. It will not help, because this is not so-called the video conferencing kind of application. So it doesn't take care of the sound. So let me tell you, if you want to take care of the sound portion, there will be only two things. One is on your equipment, the hardware equipment. Number two, you need to use something like a video conferencing or deal with the sound portion of those software. Okay. Just like you know, like certain video and audio authoring software that will certainly help you, or a video conferencing application such as Zoom will help you in that. Yeah, even like Microsoft Teams, there's a way of you to fine-tune the sound portion, but this one is not. This is audio. This is only on the visual. It stresses on the visual and how you can convert your writing into the digital format. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Got it. Thank you so much, Mr. Johnson.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. Okay. So ada soalan? Tak ada? Okay. So dengan itu terima kasih atas masa dan ruang diberikan oleh pihak Fakulti Ekologi. Dengan itu saya salam sejahtera ya. Salam hormat. Dan terima kasih. Alright. Okay,
Kita ada soalan ya kepada Dr. Indra.
Halo, sudah ditanya Encik Saiful. Terima kasih.
Nak tanya Dr. Indra.
Dr. Indra boleh dengar saya tak?
Yes, boleh. Thank you.
Kan dia macam muzik, ada ke main instrumen dekat dekat classroom untuk didengarkan kepada student yang online. Kalau kata ada keperluan kita boleh tengok boleh tengok mikrofon yang sesuai lah.
Biasanya kita ada mikrofon, kita ada audio setup sendiri. So memang itu diperlukan. Hanya kerana bila kita main sound clip bergantung kepada kualiti input audio tersebut. Sebab itu saya tanya, sama ada kita perlu guna third party dari program yang lain macam tadi Encik Johnson syorkan, atau kita boleh terus gunakan program. So memang itu keperluan. Terima kasih ya. Sama-sama.
Okey, terima kasih kepada Mr. Johnson dan juga kepada rakan-rakan iDEC, Cik Pagi dan juga Cik Rizal tadi. Cik Rizal dia tak dapat bersama sampai ke akhir program kerana ada urusan. Jadi saya harapkan perkongsian kita pada hari ini dapat beri manfaat kepada semua dan mungkin kepada para pensyarah yang ada di sini dan juga yang berada di talian. Mungkin kita ada beberapa tempoh masa boleh datang mencuba boleh datang untuk praktis. Saya rasa memang kena praktis. Kalau kita just dengar saja, betul ya Mr. Johnson, kita dengar saja mungkin kita tak berapa nak mahir lah. Tadi macam Dr. Roslina bagi tahu saya, muat pengajaran Dr. Roslina lebih kepada penggunaan slide saja, tidak menggunakan whiteboard. Tapi macam Dr. Wan tadi, Dr. Wanita tadi, dia menerangkan dekat board, jadi banyak penggunaan dekat board. Jadi terpulang pada pensyarah, kalau rasa nak menggunakan board ataupun tidak, boleh bagi tahu pada pejabat tinggi, jadi kita boleh rancang penggunaan kelas hybrid. Dan kalau rasa tak perlu menggunakan whiteboard, boleh menggunakan hanya just menggunakan slide online sahaja pun sudah memadai. Terpulang pada pensyarah untuk memilihlah kaedah muat pengajaran. Cuma pada minggu ke-8 hingga minggu 14 ni, ini adalah tempoh percubaan. Dan untuk kita praktislah untuk kita melalui norma baru selepas ni. Mungkin pada semester kedua nanti akan ada lagi kaedah-kaedah ini, mungkin akan diperluaskan di UPN. Jadi saya harap pensyarah-pensyarah di FEM ni lebih bersedialah untuk menerima pembaruan. Ya, Doktor, ada soalan? Okey, ni mungkin Tuan Anita boleh bantu saya. Kalau dia Fansuri ni tak salah saya antara 40 ke 50 boleh masuk InsyaAllah. Maksimum dalam 50-60 kita boleh masuk. Kalau ikut susunan dari segi pergerakan sosial lah. Betul, kita akan susun balik nanti. Bilik ni nanti kita akan remove meja-meja ni dan kita akan susun seperti dia waktu. InsyaAllah kita akan. Dan lagi satu, pensyarah boleh gunakan di FEM 2. Sama saja. Cuma dekat FEM 2 kita ada dia punya projektor tu ada mirangkas. Dia boleh direct dengan phone. Dia lebih banyak lagi lah sedang kat sana. So dekat sini just kita ni pakai Casio kat sini. Dia hanya limited, tapi dekat FEM 2 dia lebih banyak sikit lah dia punya tu. So terpulang banyak features ni. Okay. Buat masa ni untuk minggu ke-8 hingga minggu 14, kehadiran pelajar ni yang telah disahkan oleh bahagian haiwan pelajar saja. Jadi pelajar yang dapat surat kebenaran daripada rekan dan juga daripada pihak saja yang dibenarkan balik. Dan macam student FEM, dia ada dua. Satu yang akan balik secara fizikal dan satu lagi yang akan balik secara ada isu masalah internet dekat kampus. Okey, secara logiknya pelajar ni dah ada dekat kampus. Jadi sebenarnya pensyarah boleh allow dia datang. Tapi kalau boleh kontrol sikitlah. Sebab kita ada kelas hybrid. Mungkin kalau pelajar ni rasa dia nak datang boleh datang, separuh tu boleh
berada di dalam talian sajalah. Yang ni terpulang kepada 18 kumpulan kursus yang kita dah senaraikan saja. Kalau yang tak tersenarai itu kita tak beri kebenaran lah. Betul. Boleh. Ya betul. Kalau semua dah datang tak perlu hybrid lah. Tak perlu hybrid. Betul. Okey, tapi itu kena bagi tahu awal sebenarnya. Dia tak boleh immediate nak suruh datang. Dia kena bagi tahu sepatutnya dalam minggu ni dah last lah ni. Okey. Okey. Kalau yang tu kelas mana doktor? Jadi kalau tak ada dalam senarai tu sebaiknya buat online saja doktor. Oh, ada dalam senarai. Betul. Tapi kalau boleh yang kita allow sekarang ni adalah di Fansuri dengan di FEM 2 saja. Kita yang bilik kuliah lain ni buat masa ni untuk semester ni kita tak buka lah. Kelas macam biasa saja. Tapi kalau semuanya secara fizikal, kelas fizikal sajalah. Tak perlu ada apa ni.
Dia nak buat fizikal dan kita boleh kontak fizikal lah.
Kalau ikut kan boleh. Kalau ada yang dalam senarai yang saya bagi tu, dia priority dia adalah FEM 3202, PSP 4702, PSP 3504. Itu adalah kelas fizikal yang pelajar boleh kata 100% akan balik. Okey, yang tu kalau rasa nak buat kelas fizikal, boleh buat kat sini. Ataupun boleh buat dekat JPSPP pun tak ada masalah. Itu tak ada masalah. Kemudian ada 14 kumpulan. Betul. Jadi saya harap komunikasi antara pensyarah dengan pelajar lah dalam Putra Plus. Untuk bagi tahu kan, minggu depan kita akan buat kelas fizikal. Minggu depan kita akan buat kelas itu di luar kawalan pejabat KDA lah. Jadi antara pensyarah dengan kepada pelajar lah. Yang 3 tadi itu 3 kursus saja untuk terpulang kepada Dr. Sen, Dr. Irwan, Dr. Roslina. Sebab ni kita dah bagi dah beri mandat untuk buat kelas fizikal sebenarnya. Kecuali kalau doktor rasa ada pelajar China, ada 2 orang di sana. So keperluan tu adalah untuk buat kelas hybrid. Kena buat. Tapi yang untuk 14 kumpulan kursus lain macam Dr. Puan, Dr. Sauda, Dr. Fida, yang ni memang kena buat kelas hybrid. Sekali saja. Nak buat lebih 2 kali itu terpulang. Itu kalau ada kosong boleh buat. Inilah. Saya rasa kalau ada kosong boleh je nak cuba untuk praktis. Nanti boleh jadi mentor pada pensyarah yang lain lah. Kan? Sebab saya rasa nanti mudah sikit. Nanti boleh rujuk Dr. Fida, boleh rujuk Dr. Sauda. Dr. Sauda jadi pengajar kan? Untuk kelas hybrid kan? Ni mungkin antara ni lah. Okey, untuk booking kalau boleh kita dah macam saya dengan tim tengah buat jadual, tengah finalize lah. So macam email yang saya hantar tu kalau boleh bagi feedback tu dalam hari inilah kalau boleh untuk kita apa ni. Tapi macam Dr. Roslina kata tak guna kan untuk yang PSP berapa tadi Dr? 3504 kan? Okey. Maknanya kelas PSP 4702 ni dah tak gunakan kelas hybrid. So ada PSP 4000 kan?
Yang sekali tu.
Okey. Dia jangan confuse ada yang kelas fizikal dengan yang kelas yang 14 kumpulan kursus lagi. 14 kumpulan kursus tu sebenarnya yang fully hybrid akan buat lagi. So memang kena mahir lah, macam Dr. Sauda kena mahir, Dr. Wan kena mahir, Dr. Fida kena mahir. Macam Dr. Roslina,
Sekejap ya. Saya pause sekejap.
Dr. Sam dengan Dr. Irwan, dia bebas. Dia ada kuasa untuk memilih nak buat fizikal dengan hybrid. Ya, Prof,
Yang
ada soalan?
tak, saya tambah je yang kita minta sekurang-kurangnya sekali tu bagi hybrid tu, sebab tak boleh nak buat fizikal semua kan, sebab ada pelajar yang tak balik kan. Kecuali yang memang dia duplicate, dia ambil kelas Dr. Sam, dia ambil juga kelas somebody else. Yang sama, semua pelajar tu balik. Tapi gitu dimaklumkan ada pelajar tak balik juga. Sebab tu kita minta join lah kelas hybrid di Fansuri ni supaya ada experience hybrid tu sekurang-kurangnya sekali. Jadi pelajar tu tak adalah balik untuk kelas Sam dengan Roslina aja. Itu je tujuan dia sebenarnya. One time. Kalau siapa yang boleh buat lebih tu beritahu lah.
Dia tujuannya untuk kita menyantuni lah pelajar yang dah balik fizikal ni. Sebab saya pun ada juga dapat panggilan telefon daripada pelajar kata kenapa saya nak balik sebab satu kursus dia. Jadi dengan kesediaan Dr. Saudah, Dr. Wahida, Dr. Hafida untuk buat kelas hybrid ni secara tak langsung kita menyantuni pelajar yang balik ni lah. So tujuannya itulah dalam masa yang sama juga dalam satu bulan untuk perevisian kelas hybrid ni dan juga menyantuni pelajar lah. Inilah dari segi tujuan kita buat kelas hybrid ni. Okey Prof, ada apa-apa nak tambah lagi Prof?
Saya nak ucapkan terima kasih banyak-banyak sangat pada kawan-kawan yang sudi. Kita memang panggil tu episod untuk menyantuni pelajar. Ya? Sebab tubi-tubi jugalah orang tanya kan, dia nak balik hanya untuk satu kelas sahaja. Yang kita pilih ni pun sebab ramai pelajar ada dalam kumpulan tu. Kalau tak, kalau setakat bawah pada 2-3 orang je kita tak minta pensyarah buat. Kan Cik Saiful?
Betul. Ya betul Prof.
Terima kasih banyak ya.
Okay, terima kasih Prof. Terima kasih pada macam Dr. Indra. Dr. Indra mungkin akan gunakanlah sebab saya difahamkan kelas Dr. Indra ada melibatkan pelajar daripada fakulti lain. Jadi kemungkinan besar lah saya rasa Dr. Indra daripada Jabatan Muzik yang akan menggunakan kelas hybrid ni secara kerap lah kemungkinan. Ini terpulang pada Dr. Indra untuk buat tapi kami dah allocate untuk Dr. Indra, Dr. Irwan, Dr. Sam dan juga Dr. Roslina menggunakan kelas hybrid. Kita dah allocate lah. Okay, so kalau ada apa-apa soalan, saya mengucapkan terima kasih kepada Mr. Johnson, Cik Fadli, rakan-rakan daripada iDEC, tim-tim teknikal, FEM, terima kasih Puan Intan dan juga para pensyarah, juga staf-staf hebat TTA yang bersama. Terima kasih, saya harap perkongsian hari ini memberi manfaat kepada semua dan kalau ada apa-apa persoalan dan pertanyaan yang tak jelas, boleh terus hubungi saya dan juga Puan Syarifah boleh ataupun tim-tim teknikal dan insyaAllah kalau boleh minggu ke-8 ni kita cubalah buat yang terbaik untuk pelajar balik ni. Kita tak nak ada lah komen-komen, kurangkanlah komen-komen yang dalam penilaian pengajaran biasanya. Nanti dia kata dia suruh balik tak ada buat kelas fizikal pula. So kalau boleh itu kita minimumkanlah komen-komen kepada pelajar. Okay. So daripada saya mengucapkan terima kasih Prof. Maya, Dr. Indra, Dr. Suhaili yang semua berada di talian. Ni insyaAllah video ni kita akan kongsikan untuk rujukan bersama dan kalau tak ada apa saya ucapkan ribuan terima kasih. Wabillahi taufiq wa hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Terima kasih.
Salam.